time to like make sure that we don't.
You promised a year and a quarter ago, quote, if you're not happy, I'm not happy, and so we have a commitment to keeping Franklin open. That's right. What happened to those words?
Come out here and shake my hand and look me in the eyes and tell me that you don't mind putting me out with nowhere to go. Okay, so Mr. Mayor, please come on out and speak to us. We all come in peace, and we want to talk to you very diplomatically about this matter.
All these guys out in the street, then it's going to be more problems. I mean, because you got over 1,000 people that's homeless that's on the street. And if you do that, I mean, it's terrible, man. So you shouldn't shut the shelter down. You should try to help them guys so they can get themselves together. But you think everybody on drugs and alcohol, oh, they junkies, so just throw them out in the street.
We put so much money into making Franklin a decent place to live, it doesn't make any sense to put people out of it right before hypothermia. I don't want to see any more of my friends freeze to death because we want to make the parks pretty, because we want to get homeless out of the downtown, because we want to hide our problems as a city from the tourists that come here to spend money.
We want the mayor. No. 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 We want the mayor.
We tried on various occasions to talk to the mayor, and he's avoiding us. And you know, he gave us his promises during his campaign season. And as soon as he got in office, he began breaking those promises. And then when they began taking beds apart, a lot of guys saw just how close we were getting to losing the shelter, and they got real serious. Because it's real hard a lot of times to get homeless guys to organize and to stay committed to the process. But when they saw beds being taken apart and they saw how serious it was getting, and they began coming back and finding that they had no place to go, they got real serious about it.
Closing Franklin on October the 1st is irresponsible. Even now they are reducing beds as a way of closing Franklin shelter. We all know that cold weather comes quickly after October the 1st, hypothermia season. The Mayor's Housing First initiative has not been implemented. Conditions at Franklin are not as the mayor describes them. In fact, conditions there are better in many instances than in other men's shelters. The downtown location of Franklin is great for access to employment and services. Central Union Mission Gales is not a replacement for Franklin. No net gain in the number of beds for men. Will you support legislation to keep Franklin open at least and until the end of hypothermia and the creation of alternative space downtown? That you have not kept for us. Let me see the other page, brother. I will read this off until I get your attention. The mayor has said Franklin Shelter will have to close eventually, but we can't close it until we get an alternate site downtown. That has not happened. We're going to keep Franklin Shelter open until we have a plan for what we're going to do with the people in it. They have not come up with a plan for that. The need for shelter is a basic human need, and it has a human face. When running for mayor, Adrian Fenty stated, "My administration will provide emergency shelters for the homeless, including those in the downtown area. A Fenty administration will be connected to the people it serves. As I have done in the years I have served on the council, I will constantly be out in the community listening to the needs of citizens."
Where is he now?
Where is he now? I haven't seen him yet.
Denver?
But now the mayor is saying Franklin Shelter will close by October 1st, 2008.
And he dug his heels in.
Save Franklin Shelter! Save Franklin Shelter! Save Franklin Shelter!
Get the mayor right there.
There he is.
It's the mayor! We're so happy to see you! Keep Franklin open! 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 Keep Franklin open!
Go ahead, go ahead.
Keep Franklin open! Keep Franklin open! Come on! Keep Franklin open! Well, we got the mayor here. So glad to see you. Keep your word!
What's up, Luke?
I'm here to ask that you keep your words from 2007. If you're not happy, I'm not happy. We have a commitment to keep the Franklin shelter open. Shake on him. Mr. Fenty, will you shake on him when it's open?
Keep it open, buddy. I know you on that side. Keep it open. A lot of people are going to end up in the street.
We heard. Hi, everyone.
We know you can't.
My heart been broke for
3 months.
It's a pleasure. All right. Lieutenant, thanks for being here.
Yes.
But you're trying to close Franklin, Mr. Mayor.
Well, we don't want to shake hands right now. I want to talk to you about something, Mr. Mayor. Please. Please, Mr. Mayor.
I would shake your hand, Mr. Mayor, but every time you've shaken my hand in the past, it's been with the promise that you're going to keep
I tell you what, you can shake my hand or you cannot shake my hand. It's up to you.
Tell us why they
I
trying to
need
close
your help, so I would love to shake your hand.
Keep
Mr.
it
Mayor.
open.
Mr. Mayor.
Come on.
Remember the promise that you made a year ago? Care about us, Franklin.
Come on, y'all talk.
Did you care about us now?
Keep your word. Keep your word.
Keep your word. Keep your word. Keep your word. Everybody.
Okay, well, I think
Tell us.
people know the administration's position on this.
No, we don't want to know your position. And
My
why
position
why
is-
won't you help
is the
me
administration.
save my life? You can save my life
So,
by keeping Franklin.
here's what we could do. You all know our position. I'd be glad to talk with you further about it. You all elected me, you pay my salary, we can talk. Now, I think everyone has been an adult for a long time. It is impossible as adults to always agree. It is just humanly, physically impossible. However, I would love to meet with any and all of you to talk about this issue or any others. And if you work with my scheduling team, we will set it up as we have for the past 20 months, set up issues with people who are wildly enthusiastic about what I'm doing or who are wildly opposed to it. That is the way the process works, and I'm glad to continue to participate in it.
Going back on your word.
Mr. Mayor, I've been out to your office three times, and they set up interviews, meetings with you, but nobody's called me back.
So I am offering to meet with you or a small group of you
When?
whenever we can.
We're here now.
But let me just say how I've operated for 20 months. That's probably the same way that other mayors operate.
See, but you told me when me and you talked before you came elected, you're not going to be like the rest of the mayors.
God bless you, but let me talk. If you want to set up a time, sometime in the next couple of weeks to meet and talk about this, I would be glad to.
The shelter will be closed by
Beds are being
So
torn down.
what I'm
every
trying to
day.
tell you is they're already taking down beds at the shelter.
So
Mr. Mayor.
that is my offer.
Okay, but I'll have to
That
take
is
that
my
since
offer.
that's all you're giving me. Can I have a roundabout date or a date? That way I can know for.
I tell you what, if you give me your number, I will have someone have the date by the end
I
of the
live at the shelter. I don't
day.
have a phone, but I can give you an email address.
Someone here has a phone.
Hold up a second. I have a phone. Hold up. I have a number. I have a phone.
Well, I tell you what,
gotta be there when you
Ron
call.
is from my staff. He would be glad to take one point person's number or a couple point person's number. I recommend just one person, and they can call all the rest of the people. We can have a meeting, and we can talk about the issues, and we can see where we agree and where we do not.
Well, can you stop shutting the beds down, leaving the people out until we have a chance to have that meeting? Because people are being kept out every night.
Every night. The numbers
The
are not
answer to
300. It's down. The number's not 300 anymore. It's down to 249 today as we speak.
I am more than willing to meet with you personally. I am pretty confident that the people who work under me have heard the issues, but it's my job to meet and to listen to the issues, and I will do so to make sure I've heard the
But can
issues.
you stop them from taking the beds down? They're taking beds down.
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. Wednesday after next.
What was that?
Wednesday after.
No, he's gonna be in Denver.
We'll be back by then.
When will we be back to the Democratic convention?
Why don't the convention? We could either try and meet early next week, or maybe late the following week. But let me have someone look at my schedule.
Mr. Fenty, can you stop me from going to do it right now, though? Taking the beds apart?
The beds are being
Stop
taken
them
down.
taking the beds apart right now?
I got a phone.
You could take it back here right now.
25.
By the time we had that meeting.
Look, take this number and call me. 256
So, I mean, all
1414.
I could do
I got a phone.
offer to meet and discuss the issue. You know what I mean? I can't, do anything more than that.
Set a date for the beginning of next
Yeah,
week.
let's do it.
So you're saying you will not stop the bed shut down? Is that what you're saying? You
That is what
absolutely
I'm
will
saying.
not.
That's
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Let me hear you
Then
say
I
it
gotta
again.
hear 3 more people come over to me tonight and say, I'm out in the cold. I went to New York Avenue. I went to Andrews and I went to 801. I can't get into any of them shelters.
Well, who are those people?
The
I
homeless
mean, I know
people.
this gentleman
Okay.
needs a house, and
They're
Ron
homeless people.
will get his information and get it right to the
Okay,
people
they're
tonight.
homeless.
But you have some that's disabled, not able to.
Well, let us know where they are. We'll go to them right
Franklin
now.
Shelter right now, out front.
Mr.
We'll
Fenty,
go there right now.
They're
Mr.
right
Fenty, you
there.
need to call your housing plan housing first. You have the housing first before you go to shelter. We have guys that are going to the street right now because the beds being dismantled at Franklin.
We will have our meeting. I will try and have it within the next week if possible. Okay. I'll have the people who know these
27
issues
people on the
inside and
street,
out.
right?
I am glad to have as many of you all there. I know a lot of you all personally. We work together on a number of issues
On this one.
and lots of other issues. And so we will continue to. So let's work on this issue. Let's see if there's a meeting of the mind. Well, I'll try and have the meeting either Monday or Tuesday.
Monday.
Monday really is the best day.
Okay, Monday
the
at your
convention
office?
starts Tuesday. Well, let's have it at DHS since that's where the people who are running the program are. But I'll be there. I will be there.
DHS, what DHS? Why can't we have it at Franklin?
Yeah, good question.
Franklin is the place to do
well,
we have
it as long we have it. Yeah, right.
While we're planning the meeting, why don't we just have the meeting right here?
I'll meet you
No.
anywhere.
While we're planning.
We'll do
Eric,
tentatively DHS Monday. We'll get a time.
DHS.
We got your email, but let us get. Do we have your phone number?
Okay.
Any AC or any heat or any hot water or whatever, and Franklin has all that stuff and a bunch more, including a brand new fire alarm system, renovated bathrooms and so forth. So I want you to see Franklin as it is now. So I say we made a Franklin. Anybody second the motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need escort, you got escort.
Franklin it is.
Wherever he's safe.
Yeah. I think it's good to meet at DHS. They run the program. I'll meet there. That's a neutral site. Not at City Hall, not at Franklin, not out somewhere.
Will you agree to retour Franklin?
Administration is a neutral site.
No, because
I know you
That was kind of tiny.
So he doesn't have
I mean, all of it is
right? But
Thank you very much.
Camp Franklin, Camp Franklin.
Oh, yeah.
Camp
We'll do
Franklin.
a conversation.
write my phone number down.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
You can call me.
Killing our wealth.
I don't have a pen. You got a pen?
You got the pen. Hey, Juan.
Shelter to the board
You got a pen over there.
shelters.